Hi everyone, my name is Liz and I'm a member of the church family at the Kennet Christian Centre in Newbury. I'm sure you can imagine that at Christmas time that we like to get together and do lots of different things with family and friends to celebrate this very special season. And in 2020 we're going to be doing things just a little bit differently. So for the next 25 days, from the 1st to the 25th of December, a member of the church family will release a short video in which we open the KCC Advent calendar and we tell you a little bit of the Christmas story and what it means to each one of us. I hope you really enjoyed not only seeing the videos, but getting to know the church family a little bit better. And I'm going to start with day one. So I have here my Advent bag and I'm going to open it and see what's inside for me. So I've got a letter. A letter to my dearest friend. It says, "My dearest friend, it has been such a long time since we were last together face to face. How I miss those times we spent together, just walking in the park and chatting about our news. Your letters are so precious to me, and I was most excited to hear about your forthcoming happy event. A new birth is announced. What great joy a new life brings. Although it's only early days in the pregnancy, I can imagine there is much to think about, plans to be made and changes implemented ready for the birth. So much changes when a child is born. It always seems to me such a hopeful time, despite all the hard work required. Have the parents-to-be given any thought to where the baby will be born? I hear a home birth is often preferred, but not always possible. I expect for a young first-time mum, she will be pleased to have her family around her. And what about the name? That can be so important too. I'm sure there are lots of suggestions from family members, although I expect that Dad will have the final say. While there's so much to think about, thank you for sharing this wonderful news. I am so looking forward to meeting the new baby. Take care and hope to see you soon. Your friend." Wow. You know, we get all sorts of letters in the post, don't we? Circulars for things we don't need, bills we don't want. It's really nice when in the midst of that, we get a letter that's full of good news, exciting news. And you know, it reminds me that it was about 700 years before Jesus was born that the prophet Isaiah wrote about good news. He wrote that God was coming back to save his people. And God has good news for us. It wasn't just then, it's now too, right here in our lives today. The Bible says in Isaiah chapter 52, verses 7 to 8, "How beautiful on the mountains are the feet of those who bring good news, who proclaim peace, who bring good tidings, who proclaim salvation, who say to Zion, your God reigns. Listen, you watchmen, lift up your voices. Together they shout for joy. When the Lord returns to Zion, they will see it with their own eyes." And I hope that through the coming days, that you will see with your own eyes the true meaning of Christmas.